there, it's Teacher Jocelyn. I have two books for us to read together today. One is The Duckling Gets a Cookie, because I made cookies the other day and it reminded me of that book. And that's by Mo Willems. And this one is Mem Fox's Harriet, You'll Drive Me Wild, with illustrations by Marla Frazee. Such great authors and illustrators, so look at other books by those guys. So first, the funny one, The Duckling Gets a Cookie. And this one reminded me, I got reminded when we baked oatmeal cookies, and some of them had nuts and some of them didn't have nuts. So I do not like the look of that title, The Duckling Gets a Cookie. Hello, Scooty Scoot Scoot. May I have a cookie, please? Oh, thanks. That was very nice of you. Oh, look at all the nuts. Hey, how'd you get that cookie? I asked for it. You asked for it. Politely. Say, does that cookie have nuts? Yes. So you got a cookie with nuts just by asking? Politely. I ask for things all the time. I ask to drive the bus. I ask for hot dog parties. Do I ask for candy? I do. It doesn't have to be a big bus, you know. I ask for a French fried robot every now and then. I've asked for a walrus. Right now I'm asking, why? Why? Oh, there's more. Sometimes I'll ask for a hug, or I'll ask for one more story. I can't count the times I've asked for my own personal iceberg. I asked to stay up late. Oh yeah, I'm the askingest pigeon in town. But do I get what I ask for? No! That's really bad. That's not fair. Ducklings get everything. Pigeons like cookies too, especially with nuts. Why did you get that cookie? So I could give it to you. And another thing. What? You're giving me that cookie? With the nuts? That is so nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. That is one cool duckling. Yes, sir. Bye. May I have another cookie, please? But this time, no nuts. And there's a whole page of cookies with no nuts. I think the duckling liked those. Okay, and then the other book we have is Harriet, You'll Drive Me Wild. Do you know this story? We have this at cottage, but I think it's a little bit scary for some kids because I'm going to tell you part of this book already. The mom gets very mad in this book one time, and I think that part is a little scary for kids. Shall we read it anyway? Let's give it a try. She looks like she hears a noise somewhere. Harriet Harris was a pesky child. She didn't mean to be. She just was. The dog looks a little alarmed, I guess. One morning at breakfast, she knocked over a glass of juice, just like that. Oops. Well, I mean, she was upside down in her chair. Accidents happen, but sitting straight does help. Her mother didn't like to yell, so instead she said, Harriet, my darling child. I'm sorry, said Harriet, and she was. Oh, the dog's shaking juice all over. At snack time, she dribbled jam all over her jeans, just like that. Oh, she got into the cabinet while her mom was on the phone. Did you ever do that? And the dog is eating right out of the jelly jar. Oh. Her mother didn't like to yell, so instead she said, Harriet, my darling child, Harriet, you'll drive me wild. Oh, I'm sorry, said Harriet, and she was. They're washing all her clothes. Before lunch, when Harriet was painting a picture, she dripped paint onto the carpet, just like that. Oh, walking around with a wet painting. Her mother didn't like to yell, so instead she said, "Harriet, my darling child, Harriet, you'll drive me wild. Harriet, sweetheart, what are we to do?" "I'm sorry," said Harriet, and she was. At lunch, Harriet slid off her chair and the tablecloth came with her, just like that. Oh no, all the dishes and all the lunch right onto the floor. Her mother didn't like to yell, so instead she said, "Harriet, my darling child, Harriet, you'll drive me wild. Harriet, sweetheart, what are we to do? Harriet Harris, I'm talking to you." "I'm sorry," said Harriet, and she was. She's hiding under a pillow though. I think it's hard for her to hear her mama talk to her like that. Later that afternoon, when Harriet was meant to be napping, she ripped open a pillow just like that. 1,000 feathers flew in every direction. There was a terrible silence. Then Harriet's mother began to yell. She yelled and yelled and yelled. Oh, it's almost too sad to say that part. "I'm sorry," Harriet cried. "I'm really, really sorry." Her mother took a deep breath. "I know you are," she said, hugging Harriet tight. "I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have yelled, and I wish that I hadn't. But sometimes it happens just like that. Even to me." "Big mess," said Harriet. "A very big mess," said her mother. And she started to laugh. And they laughed and they laughed and went on laughing as they picked up the feathers together. Well, I'm hoping that book helps you feel a little less lonely if sometimes stuff like that happens to you too. See you next time for more stories.